Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's short episode is all about tips and tricks when using your knife on a cutting board. And this episode starts right now. Okay guys, I'm back. And I'm going to lower my camera, so you're not going to see much of me today. You're just going to see my hands, and you're going to listen to my instruction. All right? So here we go. Here's my cutting board. We're going to use my ceramic knife. And today it's all about the green bell pepper, the onion, garlic, and aroma tomato. I'm going to show you my tips and tricks on how to use that on the cutting board. First, we're going to start with the onion. Alright, as you can see, you have the top of the onion here, and you have the core here. Have you guys ever, let me just stop for a second. Have you guys ever been cutting an onion and you hate it because your eyes start to cry? That's because you need to not cut this root out, so your eyes will not cry. So you cut this side. We'll cut this side. We'll cut it in half and we'll leave it, and you'll see the difference. Watch this. Alright, so for the basic skill knives for an onion, first most important step is make sure the tip of your knife stays on the cutting board. So I'm going to show you two different tricks. We're going to julienne the onion, which we're going to thinly slice it. And then I'm going to show you how to chop the onion up fine. Although you can use your little food processor like I use sometimes for a shortcut, that's fine too. So we're going to start by leaving this baby like this. We're not going to cut the root. We're going to cut this right here. Make sure, you guys, that you keep your fingers away from the knife and you hold the onion down stable. Now what can happen? That this can move? Okay. I'm going to take a napkin. You can take a napkin, make it damp. And this is a good trick. You put it under your cutting board. That keeps it steady. It won't move. Okay? All right. So, let us continue with our onion. We're going to cut that side and leave the root the way it is. So what I'm going to do right now is away from the root, I'm going to cut down on the onion right there. So we're going to save this half with the root, and we are going to go ahead and cut this one in half because I'm going to show you two simple tricks. So now we're going to get all this onion paper. All right, first step. The most important thing, let's put this baby here. The most important thing here is we're doing the claw grip. And in this case, we are going to go down and we're going to go down and slice it thin. Then we're going to come up and keep moving it, and we're going to keep the tip of our knife on the cutting board. That's going to keep us safe, and it's going to avoid the onion from sliding away. So we're going to keep it steady. Keep that claw grip, you guys. Keep those fingers away from that knife. So when you get towards the end, guys, just turn it. And we're going to claw grip it again. And we're going to keep our knife. It takes practice. This is not going to happen overnight. But these are good tips. And then we have these beautiful julienne strips of onion, which is perfect. Look at that. You see that? All right. So now we're going to take the other half. Okay, and I would usually do this with a whole half of an onion. We're going to take the other half, and I'm going to cut. We're going to do it here. Not all the way to the end. We're going to leave about 1/4 of an inch from the end for a steady base. We're going to cut down. We're going to cut down. We're going to go all the way across, you guys. My hand's in the way because I'm trying to make this work properly. Cut down, cut down, cut down. Now we're going to take it, and we're going to cut it. This one fell a little bit apart, but I mean, it happens. Now we're going to take it and we're going to go down the middle. Be very careful with your fingers, please. And now we're going to get a nice even dice with our knife, with our claw grip. Of course, I've been doing this for such a long time that it comes automatic for me to use a claw grip. Please be careful with your thumb, you guys. And all your fingers. We want all the fingers. So look at this, guys. Look at that nice and even chop. Look at that. Nice and even chop. And you guys know for a fact that all this time I was dicing half of that onion, and guess what? My eyes didn't cry. Okay guys, so when we come back, I'm going to get ready and I'm going to show you my secrets for our green bell pepper. Lots we can do with it. You don't want to miss this, you guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. And now I'm going to show you how we're going to work with the green bell pepper, how I work with it. We'll cut off the top. Okay, I'll cut off the top. Look how beautiful that top came off. This we throw away. We have our top. I save everything. I throw nothing away. So now, the way you take the knife to cut around it, I don't do that. I just stick my hand in and just pull it out. And the extra ribs that you have in there, I just grab it. My hands are clean, so I just grab it, pull it out. Whatever I need to pull out, right there. And then I just hit it like this with my hand and get all the seeds out. Voila, seeds are out. I have already taken out the seeds and the guts, like I call it. The green pepper guts. That's funny. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this aside. Now I'm going to grab it in half. I'm going to cut it in half. Standing over here so you can see me better. I'm going to grab it in half. Now I'm going to put it in quarters. Always remember, always remember, always remember. Very important. You can cut the end off to have an even slice. You never ever cut your peppers skin side up ever, because it will slip and it can hurt you. Always on the inside. Do the claw grip inside the pepper, and we're going to julienne them right now. 2. We can slide it away. I keep my hands, I keep my knife very close to my pepper. I keep sliding over because we're cutting it. Okay, as you notice, I'm lifting the knife when I'm julienning. That's fine because the knife is close to the pepper. So now, that's the julienne. So they're all julienned. If I see anything, these are perfect. So I'm going to do that. I don't see anything. These are just perfect julienne cut. Now we're keeping our knife, the tip of our knife, guys, on the board. Let me move this a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. You ready? Now I've got some great secrets for you for fresh garlic. I'll be right back. You don't want to miss this, you guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, and now it's all about the garlic. Fresh garlic. I usually almost always use fresh garlic, or I'll buy minced garlic sometimes, or rarely. So now we have this paper here. See it? Let me move up a little bit so you can see. See the paper? So I'm going to peel. This paper is so messy. So messy. Oh my God. So I'm going to start throwing this away, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take 2 beautiful cloves right here. Look at this. Oh my God. Beautiful cloves of garlic. This is what I do. You ready? All right, so I'm going to take my knife. Sorry. I'm going to take my knife, and I'm going to cut each end very small. Okay, we're going to cut it, each end, very small. Now, it all depends if you want to dice it. Normally, we don't do it whole. Although you can take these cloves with a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle a little bit of olive oil, and put it in the oven, or actually the whole garlic, the whole head of garlic. Put it in the oven at 450 for about, in a small little cake pan, for probably about, gosh, 30 minutes, or a little bit more, and you can have oven roasted garlic. All right, so now we're going to grab it, and now we're going to beat it. We're going to, not beat it, we're going to smash it. I'm going to ratchet down, and that's my simple trick to getting rid of all the paper. I'm going to grab a pinch of salt, because when I continue to hit this down, the salt is not going to allow this garlic to fly off the cutting board. Incredible, you know? I love it. Now we're going to do this, and we're going to move it side to side. Getting all the juices out. Look at all those juices, you guys. You see all those juices? So when I come back, I'm going to show you how to get how to prepare your tomatoes to have them ready when you start getting ready to chop it up to make your delicious pico de gallo your way. I'll be right back. You can do this on top of your GB, your garbage bin, or however you'd like, and you can just scrape a little bit off, scrape it, whatever's left, and stuff like that. Check that out. Voila, how easy was that? So now we're going to take our tomato, we're going to take our other half, and we're going to do the same thing. Depends on how ripe it is, but usually Romas are pretty good. So Look at that. How about that for some pico de gallo? Okay, so we're going to grab the inside up. And we are going to do the same thing. We're going to have our claw hand. And we're going to go all the way. Keep moving as you're slicing carefully. Okay, and now we're going to go across and we're going to hold it and we're going to cut down. If you do it on the opposite side, you guys, your knife can slip and you can hurt yourself. Do not ever cut green peppers or tomatoes on skin side up, ever. Look at that. Let me show my friends. Check this out, you guys. How's that for a great ingredient for a pico de gallo? Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to comment. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. And if not, feel free to subscribe and don't forget the bell so you don't miss any episodes. And until next time, you guys, as always, au revoir. I love you. Los quiero. Until the next great episode of Stovetop Yum Yum, I will be back. And I will see you guys then. Take good care. Bye-bye.